to warm our bodies up. So let's go ahead and place your hands down, and let's just go ahead and go up and down. We're just going to get those bodies warm. It's always good to see everybody. And let's start adding those feet one at a time. We're just getting that body warmed up before we start to move. And let's bring those feet out and in, almost like jumping jacks. This is really simple right now. We'll just, because we're not really warmed up yet, so we're not moving too fast. Just getting the body a little warm. And let's go ahead and bring those feet together, and we'll do some arm circles. Get those shoulders warmed up. It's hard to crawl out of bed when it's so cold like this. And we'll do one more big circle, and let's change direction. And go ahead and rest those hands on your knees. And as they're on our knees, let's go ahead and move just our shoulders, pull them up towards your ears and drop them down. Pull them up and down. Up and down. We'll do one more up. Pull it as close as you can to your ears and drop them down. Nice. Now let's take those shoulders and pull them forward and then pull them backwards. So now you might want to use those hands to help go forward and pull them back. So we're opening up the chest, warming up the back. This should be done every morning anyway. I think the body likes to move. We'll do one more forward and one more back. Try to touch those shoulder blades together and release. Nice. All right. Those hands on your knees. Let's do our neck. We're going to go ahead and look over one shoulder and come back to center and look over the opposite shoulder and come back. And just go ahead and go back and forth, nice and easy. As you do, take that gaze and try to extend it just a little further so you feel a little tension behind the eyelids. And one last time, looking over that last shoulder, come back up, and now let's look up and down. As you look up, extend that chin up. And call that chin towards your chest. Feel a stretch across the back of your neck. And let's look up one last time. Extend that chin as far as you can up towards the ceiling. And back down. And bring the head to center. Nice. Now let's do some side tilt. And I'm going to go ahead and put my hand there just to tilt it down. Don't want to put too much pressure here. If you want to extend that stretch, go ahead and take that opposite arm and point it down towards the ground. And release. Let's do the other side. Pull that ear towards the shoulder. That other hand can come up and assist, and then extend the opposite hand down. And release. Nice. Good work. All right. Let's do our cat-cows. Let's go ahead and lean forward, looking up, pushing, looking back, curling the back. And let's do one more pulling forward and one last one curling back. And bring that body upright. Nice. Hopefully you're starting to feel warm. Let's go ahead and do some circles. So lift that rib cage up. Let's move that rib cage in circles over our hips. Someone's trying to get in. Let's admit them. This is a great way to stretch the side of the body. We'll do one more full circle and change direction. Again, it looks like my shoulders are leading this, but you want your rib cage to be the initiator of this movement. One more full circle all the way around and bring your body back to center. All right. Now, because it's a chilly morning, I'm going to engage our abs just a bit. And so if you ate breakfast, this might be a little uncomfortable. You can slow this down. But I'm going to push that belly out, and then I'm going to pull the belly in. So I push it out, pull it in. Remember, don't let the hips shift. It's just this abdomen muscle that's pushing in and pulling out. If you ever are getting the chills, this is one way to warm up the core and to get that body warmed up. And so now let's add some breath to that. So we breathe in as the belly grows, exhaling, pushing out. One more time. And bring your breath back to normal. You might feel a little lightheadedness. Just go ahead and bring your breath back to normal. Soften the shoulders. You want to close your eyes just to regain a little bit more control so you don't feel so lightheaded. Nice. All right. So hopefully this core is starting to feel warm. All right. Let's go ahead and warm up our legs. We're just going to go ahead and swing them. Might hear some popping. And I'll do circles. And let's change direction. Let's work down to our ankles. Go ahead and point and flex. Point and flex. And let's do some circles with our ankles. Go the other way. Good job. Go ahead and rest those feet on the ground. Bring your body up so that you can move your body comfortably without hitting the back of the chair. And we're going to go ahead and let's move those arms. I'm going to make my hands into fists, and I'm going to push up towards the ceiling, and then visualize that you've got some ropes and you're going to pull them down. And as you pull them down, your elbows are going to go behind you and almost as if you're trying to touch them together. So I push up, pull down, push up, pull down. So we're really working these shoulders, the biceps, and the back of our arms. And let's do this for 10. 1, pull down, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Pull down. Let's hold it just for a moment and try to squish those shoulder blades together. Keeping our hands in this position, now we're going to push out, pull in. And again, my arms are going behind my body just a bit. So I feel a stretch across the front of my body, and I push out, pull in, still trying to touch those arms behind me. And let's do this for 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Pull it in, try to touch those shoulder blades, keep those hands there. All right, last move, we're going to push them forward, pull them back. And again, my arm is extending past my body, trying to touch those shoulder blades together. And let's do this for 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Try to touch those shoulder blades and relax. Nice. All right. So your body's probably feeling a little warm. I felt that in the back of my triceps right there. So hopefully you were pulling back hard enough that you felt that extension in the back of the triceps there. Nice. All right, let's go ahead. I'm going to push one hand up towards the sky. As I do, my other hand's going to push down towards the earth. So I'm pushing up, but this hand is pushing down. So my body is nice and long, and pull it back down. This hand pushes down as this hand comes up. So it looks like I'm just lifting my hand, but if you really engage pushing down and pushing up, you feel the stretch across your body. All right, so let's do this for 10. 1, let's do the other side. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And relax. Nice. All right. So let's go ahead and continue with that movement across our body. So this is my right hand near my right hip. I'm going to go across to the left side and then come back. As I do so, I'm going to let that foot go out and pull it back. Let's do one side for a count of 10, and then we'll switch to the other side. 1, pull it back. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. All right, let's do the other side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Pull it back. Nice. All right. We'll keep our hands on our knees. I scooch my body back just a bit. I'm going to lift these hands straight up. And as I do so, both feet are going to lift up, and then I lower them back down. So you have the availability to just raise your hands halfway if that feels comfortable, and just lift those feet up. If you feel like you have the energy today, go all the way up towards the ceiling. Feet are extended straight out and back down. I'm going to turn sideways so my friends on Zoom can see. Just going straight up and back down. And we'll do this for 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And back down. Nice. All right. Whew. Wanted to get some movement and get our bodies warmed up. So let's go ahead and do our alternate moves. I like to do these every week just so we get our mind engaged here. So my right hand's going to come up with my left leg. Bring it back down. Left hand comes up with the right leg. And let's do this for 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And back down. Nice. Oh, take a deep breath. That's a lot of movement. All right, let's go ahead and find our weights. And I have one weight in each hand. And we'll begin with our bicep curls. Our bicep curls are probably one of our easiest moves because our biceps are so much bigger than our other muscles in the arms. So my palms are facing forward, and I'm just going to curl up, tap my shoulders, and back down. As we do this, make sure that your body's engaged. Tuck your abdomen in nice and tight. Make sure your tailbone is pointed down towards the earth. Let's do this for 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Back down. Nice. Okay, next rep, we're going to curl up. Open up those doors by lifting the elbows up, opening up all the way, closing the doors, elbows down, back to the start. We'll do this for 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Take a deep breath in. Check in with your body. Make sure that it hasn't started to curl down, that you haven't started to relax those shoulders. Keep the body upright. The shoulders are relaxed, but they're still up above the hips. And let's do our last rep for a count of 6. We're going to do that same movement of opening the door. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Last one, 6. And down. Nice. Go ahead and take those weights and point your palms towards each other. Still resting on my knees. Still going to do that bicep curl, only now our palms are facing towards each other. My thumb is at the top. And our first move is going to be 10 curls up, tapping the shoulders. But as you bring those weights down, visualize that there's something sitting on your lap and you have to like push against it. Maybe it's like a big ball that you have to push. That way you engage these triceps on the back there. Let's do this for 10. 1, push up, push down. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Abs are tight. 8, 9, 10. Push it down. Okay, our next rep is going to be for a count of 8. We're going to add a variation. We're going to curl up and we're going to push up towards the ceiling. Bring those weights back down to the shoulders, pushing down. Still visualizing there's something between your shoulder and your leg that you have to push through. We'll do this for 8. 1, up, push. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 2 more. 7, 8. Push it down. Nice. All right, check in with those shoulders. If they need to be relaxed, go ahead, roll them up and let them rest back. You doing okay with the heavier weights?
Yeah.
Yeah, go.
I'm just itching like crazy today.
It's dry. All right, so our last set's going to be for a count of 6. We're going to do that same move, lifting up towards the ceiling, pushing back down. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Last one, 6. Nice. You go ahead and let those weights rest next to you. You just take a breath in. Check in with your body, see how it feels. Notice if you've noticed any tension in the shoulders or the neck. We want to make sure we're paying attention and not letting that creep in. Loosen it up. Check in to make sure the body is still upright, the spine is straight. My hands are at my sides, palms are facing each other. I'm going to bring them up into our airplane pose and back down. And we'll do this for a count of 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and release. All right, check in again. Make sure the neck's not feeling any tension. You need to twist it around to release any tightness. All right, so our next move, we're going to go up. Let's turn those palms up. We're going to go all the way up above our head, back down, twist, and back to the start. And we'll do this for a count of 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Last one, 8, nice and strong, all the way up and down. Ooh, all right, that one was tough. Roll those shoulders, check in with the neck, make sure all that tightness didn't creep in. We have one last rep. I'm gonna go up, turn those palms, but not all the way up. They're gonna face forward, so my palms are facing you. I'm gonna bring those weights in front of me, back out and down. I'm gonna do 6 of these. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Last one, 6, nice and strong. Ooh, go ahead and set those weights down and shake those arms out. Ooh, good job. Nice. Let's put those weights back on our knees. I have to keep adjusting myself so my feet can touch the ground. All right, both hands are on my knees. I'm going to raise one up above my head and pull it back down. As soon as it touches my knee, opposite arm is going to come up and back down. And we'll do this for a count of 10. 1, back down. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Nice. Whew. I'm going to bring my body up a little more forward because I have the wall behind me. Our next set is going to be a count of 8, but I'm going to do 4 on my right side. What I'm going to do is I'm going to raise my hand up, but I'm going to go all the way back, tap my chair, and bring it back. All right, so I need to go a little bit more forward so I can tap my chair. So I'll do one side for 4, and then we'll switch to the other side, and that'll be our 8 rep. 1, all the way up, tap that chair, bring it back. 2, up next to your ear, as close as you can to your ear. 3, 4. Nice, let's do the other side. And they might feel different. 1, 2, 3, 4. And both hands are resting on your knees. Whew, good work. Okay, last set. This is going to be a count of 6. This time, both hands are going to come up and both hands are going to come back down. If you need to, you could do this without weights. It's okay to do it without weights. You can still visualize that you have those weights. You want to do it so it feels comfortable. Don't let the back arch though. Don't stick the belly out as you lift up. Keep the abdomen nice and tight. Let's lift up for 6. 1, back down. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Back down and take a breath. Loosen up those shoulders. Loosen up that neck. All right, feet are flat on the ground. Spine is nice and straight. Rib cage is lifted up. Let's lift those arms into cactus arms. We're going to push up one arm, bring it back down. Opposite arm comes up. Let's go back down. We'll do this for 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And take a breath. I'm working you guys hard today, huh? Not very much talking in the audience.
Doc is still a no-show.
Yeah. Let's bring those arms back up. All right, so now I'm going to lift my right hand and that right leg is going to come up back down. So now I'm actually lifting the same side and we're doing this for 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and take a breath.
you send him greetings from the group?
I can send him an email, or if you want something special, yeah, let me know.
We miss him.
Yeah, I will let him know, so,
Hope he gets well soon.
I know. So I guess when he went back, they had found a crack, so they put him off duty for, yeah, a longer time than he had expected, so.
Does he have like a hip injury?
Mhm,
A fracture.
mhm.
Oh,
That's mean stuff.
oh yeah, that's had both this.
All right, so we're gonna lift both arms up together, coming down, and as we do, both feet are gonna come up. This is a little bit harder. We did this in the beginning, but now we have weights, and those weights just add a different challenge. So if you need to scoot back to let that chair carry you a little more, go ahead and do that. Arms are up in cactus. Let's lift everything up for a count of 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and take a breath. Good job, nice. All right, I'm gonna bring my body back up to the front. So now we're gonna do that cross over the body, only now we have our weights in our hands. So if you want to move up, it gives you a little more flexibility, and you can use your feet to help push as you lift those hands up towards the ceiling. And let's do 1, which will be both the right and the left, all right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and back down. Nice, good job. All right, now let's push straight across our body. So now my arm is parallel with the ground, bringing it back. Parallel with the ground, bringing it back. And we'll do this one for 10 also. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and back. Nice. Let's go ahead and pull those feet in, but I'm going to keep my body up at the edge of my chair. So that way I have some space underneath my legs. I'm going to go ahead and lean my body forward. Weights are going to drop down. From here, I'm going to open up into those airplane arms. But because I'm leaning forward, my back is engaged. And let's lift up for a count of 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. All right, take a breath. If you need to sit up to get that breath, go ahead and sit up. For some of us, leaning forward really cuts off that breath, so you can sit up. Go ahead and bring your body back down. Drop those arms. Now we're going to lead with the elbows. So now I'm going to pull my elbows up, pushing down. And my elbows are opening up, almost as if I'm going back into that scarecrow. So they're not close to the body, they're out and pushing back down. And let's do this for 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and back down. If you need to sit up to get that breath, go ahead and sit up. All right, let's combine those two. So I'm going to bring my body forward, hands rest down. I'm going to bring my arms up, open up into airplanes, back down and push. And we'll do this for 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Last one. Push it down. Nice. And come up and take a breath. Nice. All right. We're going to continue that same motion only now we're gonna keep those arms close to our body. So we're gonna pull those arms up, but they stay really super close. So in the beginning, when we were warming up, we were pulling our arms back. So it's that same movement, only now we have the weights. So I'm pushing, pulling, pushing, pulling, all right? And we're gonna do this for 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And bring the body up. Good work. Nice. So now bring our body forward. We're going to push. And when we pull it up, let's push them back behind us. Bring them back to the front. Push them down. Okay. We'll do this we'll do this for 10 also. 1, push it back. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Push it back and sit up. Ooh, good job. Nice. Okay. We'll give our arms a rest. We're going to work on our core now. I'm still sitting at the edge, so I still have a nice little gap right here underneath me. I'm going to lean my body forward. My weights are going to be close to my body. I'm going to push my feet. So I'm going to push through my heels, through the balls of my feet, and push my body up. And as I do so, I feel the back of my legs engaged. I want you to feel your glutes, and I want you to tighten your abs and tighten that pelvic floor. So everything's going to be engaged. So we're working these inside muscles of the body here. So let's go ahead and lean forward. Push against your feet to raise up for 10. 1, push and back down. 2, push. 3, 4, tighten everything. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and relax. Nice. Now I said we were working our core, but I really felt that in my legs. Hopefully you're feeling that in your legs too. So yeah. All right, let's spread those legs apart. Same movement, only now because my legs are apart, I can just get a little bit lower. Sorry, I got a little tickle. All right, so my weights are still close to my body. I bring my body down, but now I feel it in the inside of my thighs because I can lower just a little closer. My movement is still from pushing on my feet. So I push against the earth, raising the body up, and I feel my glutes really tightening. All right, let's do this for 10. 1, push up. 2, push up. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Push and release. Nice. All right. Whew, I felt that a little more in my legs than my body. So let's go ahead and work our core just a bit. We're going to do that by dropping one hand down. Other hand comes up as high as you can. Lydia's leaving.
Can I ask a question?
Oh, yeah.
Just regarding what we were just doing with engaging the abs, is that a constant thing or squeezing each time on the way up?
So you could constantly keep it, but I actually like the idea of when you're coming up to pulling it all in, relaxing, pulling it all in. And then that'll build more strength in this area. Does that help? She's frozen. All right. So, and I like having questions because I try to explain what I'm feeling so that you know which muscles I'm trying to work. That also helps keep you a little more protected in doing the movement right. So she's frozen, but hopefully I answered her question, Lydia. All right.
She's
All right.
off grid up there.
I know. Oh, we just lost her. All right. So we're going to drop one hand down. Other hand's going to come up under the arm. And we're going to switch into the other direction. And let's do this for 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and bring it back up. Nice. Another workout for the core. I'm going to put my weights near my body. I'm going to turn one direction, and then I'm going to push them out and pull them back in. So I'm going to turn, push out, pull them back in. And it's a real subtle move. You don't have to push really far. Just enough as you start to bring those hands away from the body, you're going to feel the core engaged to help bring that weight out there. And we'll do this for 10. 1. And let's do the other side. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and bring it back. Nice. Let's set one weight down. Make sure you set it back so that it doesn't bump your feet. And we've got one weight. I'm going to spread my legs apart. I've got this one weight, one hand on each side, and I'm just going to let that weight rest here at my chair. All of our arms are a little bit different, but my body is still sitting upright, and my feet are flat on the ground. And just going to raise that up towards the ceiling. Bend the elbows, tap the shoulders, back up and down. We'll do this for 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, up towards the ceiling. 7, 8, 9, 10, and down. Nice. All right. Now we're going to tap the ground, bring that weight up, tap the shoulder blades. And as I do so, I'm going to make a big arch. So I'm not going down like I just did. I'm going to actually bring those weights down to a big circle all the way around, big circle all the way back. That's going to help stretch the lower back just a bit. All right, so let's start in a downward position, and we'll arch or arc all the way up. 1, tap the shoulders, arc back down. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Did I say 10? 9,
Yes, you did.
10. And back to your lap. Nice. All right. So I still have the one weight, one hand on each side. My weight is in my lap. I'm going to put my feet back together. They're resting on my weight is resting on my knees. I'm going to bring it up to one shoulder, back to my knees, up to the other shoulder, back to my knees. So now we're working this tricep muscle right here. And so if you want to add some extra resistance, push against those weights. Visualize that you can squish that weight together. So as you're lifting up, these arms are squishing this weight. You're going to engage this bicep and the inside muscle here. Let's do this for 10. 1, other side. 2, squish that weight. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And release. Nice. All right. Reach, shake those wrists out. Go ahead. Shake those arms out too. Whew. One last exercise with the weights, and this is that movement that actually helps stretch and open up the chest. So I still have my weight, one hand on each side. I'm gonna lift one elbow, look underneath as it circles around me and comes back. We'll do 5 on each side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's go the other way. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Nice. Let's set this weight down. Ooh, shake those arms out. Good job. Good work. That was a lot of work today. We still have some time. All right. Let's work on these legs just a bit. I'm going to sit back so the chair can carry me a little bit, but I'm going to lift my hands up off the chair, put them on my waist. And lift that rib cage up. And let's lift both those legs up and lower back down. And I'm not going to swing them because then I have that momentum of the swing that's going to carry them up. I'm actually going to lift them up using my quadriceps to lift up and pull them back down. And let's do this for 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I can feel my abs engaged. 8, 9, 10, and down. Nice. So now we're going to lift them up. We're going to open them up, pull them back together. So now my abs are having to keep engaged to keep these legs up off the ground. And we're going to lift up and press them apart for a count of 10. So go ahead and lift up. 1, pull them back. 2, 3, sorry. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and release. Now you might have felt a little pull in the lower back because the back likes to jump in and help. So let's just go ahead and lean forward. Relax any tension you might feel in the lower back. Roll your shoulders forward. Feel that stretch across the spine. Let the head drop. And go ahead and bring the body back up. Good work. All right. So now we're going to visualize that there's a wall in front of us. We're going to lift one leg up, and I have to flex my foot quite a bit to be able to push that wall away. And then I bring that knee back up and I can set it back down. So we're going to lift up, push, and it's almost as if I'm pushing through the heel or maybe the side of my foot as if that wall is flat. Bring it back up and down. And we'll do this for 10. 1, push it away and back. 2, I want to curl my back. I'm going to hold up. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and back. Wow, I can really feel that in the little crook of my leg right there.
Right there.
Yeah, And so I have a tendency when I lift my knee up to kind of slouch. So I was using my hands just to hold my spine up straight. So you could lean back if you want to. If you want to use the chair, you can lean back. I was trying to build my abs, but I was slouching. So let's do the other side for a count of 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and pull it back. Nice. Ooh, good job. So now we're going to do both legs together, and we're still going to visualize that that wall is in front of us, and we're going to push through our heels to push that wall away. So now this is a little bit more difficult to lift both legs. So if you want to lean back against the chair, do so, but do so that you're at an angle. So I've got a nice angle, or you can just put your hands and hold your body up. And I can use my elbows to kind of go against the back of my chair to keep my body from falling over. All right, so we're gonna lift both legs up, push that wall away. Let's do this for 8. 1, push. 2, push. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And release. Whew, all right, take a breath. That really worked my abs here, right? Good job. Good work. All right. So let's move into our mountain climbers. So I'm going to take one leg, extend it out, bring my arms into my cactus. I'm going to lift one knee up, tapping that elbow and back down. We'll do each leg for a count of 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And let's switch into the other side. Pull that leg out as far as you're able to. Arms in cactus. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Nice. Let's go ahead and put those legs together. I'm going to put my fingertips on my shoulders. I'm going to take my right elbow, tap my left knee, bring it back down. And let's do this for 10. 1, let's do both sides. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Open those arms out like airplanes. Now I'm going to tap my right hand to my left foot. So now my leg is being extended straight out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And release. Woo, good job. Nice job. Deep breath in and relax those shoulders. Good work. All right. Let's open those legs just a bit. From here, I'm actually going to take my right hand and push against that right knee just to open it up just a bit. So my arm is nice and straight, but I feel this stretch across the inside of my leg and the inside of the side of my body. So take that shoulder and lower it down as far as you're able to. Now you feel that stretch across the side of your body. And pull that arm up. Let's do the other side. Lower that arm as far as you can. You should feel it. There's this little muscle called the ilium muscle connecting to the hip bone. Loosen that up. It gets super tight. It causes our gait to be shifting, and that causes us to come out of alignment as we walk. And let's do each side one more time. Stretch. Drop that shoulder as low as you can. And bring that body up. Let's do the other side. And bring it up. Nice. Legs are still nice and far apart. Bring those arms up towards the ceiling. We're going to do our cherry pickers. Check to make sure that your chair is nice and secure. I'm going to turn towards one leg, and then let's go down over that leg. Touch the ground. Now let's walk our hands across to the other side. How low can you go as you go in between? Lift those arms up. And let's do that 5 times on each side. This is number 2. You can go at a pace that feels good for you. You can push yourself by dipping down a little lower, or maybe today you don't want to go as low. You just won't be able to get as many chairs. Last one on this side, if you're following my cadence. Lift those arms up high. Let's go back this other direction. Last time this direction. And back up. Lift those arms up super high. And lift down. Nice, good job. Whew. Good work. Let's go ahead and pull those feet together. We're going to do a little cardio. We still have just a few minutes left, and I wanted to end with our heart rates raised up just a bit. All right, so we're going to push one leg out. As we do, we put our hands across. We've done this one before, only now we're going to speed it up a little bit because the aim is to get that heart rate up. So we're going to push, 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 push. All right, and let's do this for a count of 30. And I'm going to go a little bit faster than normal. You can follow me, or you can go at a pace that feels good for you. The aim is to get that heart rate up. So let's do 30. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30. Whew, and take a rest. Hopefully that brought your heart rate up. Hopefully you're breathing a little heavier. You can check in with the body, see how it feels. So stress in the body, that elevation of heart rate, the body doesn't know the difference, whether it's exercise or that car that cut you off, or stress because you're trying to go Christmas shopping and there's nothing out there, or there's too many people out there. My body doesn't know the difference. So it's good to learn how to lower that rate by sinking into your chair, softening the shoulders, feeling your feet on the earth, hands on your legs. Nice. All right, let's do another cardio. So now we're going to do if you came to our chart course, Julie did 5 stars in the 12 days of Christmas, right? Star, and we come back in, all right? So we're going to open up into a star, pull it back in, and we're going to do this for 30. So you may need to adjust yourself on the chair, however it feels comfortable, and let's do 30. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, almost there, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, pull it in. Whew, good job. Deep breath in, let it out. Soften the shoulders, throw your feet on the earth. My live participants here have to wear masks, so this is a little harder for them. Harder to get that breath in. Throw your feet pushing into the earth, throw your hands pushing into your thighs. But as you push down, don't let that energy rise up. You're pushing, but let the shoulders rest down too. So all that weight's moving down into the thighs, down the legs, into the earth. Nice. Let's do a few stretches before we end. So I'm going to have you take one arm, pull it across the body. Other arm's going to assist in stretching this little this little deltoid muscle right there. Breathing, slowing that rate down, that heart rate down. And let's switch to the other side. As we're stretching, I'm going to share a little bit of information. So we still have classes this week. Tomorrow, Julie has a recording because she's with her family, but hopefully you can still enjoy that class with her. And let's go ahead and stretch up and over. We have our classes on Wednesday and Thursday. Thursday will be our last stress class. Let's go ahead and bring that hand down and switch sides. If you haven't gone to the series, you're still able to pop into the stress class. This is our last one. I'm going to be doing some discussion on adding stress reduction practices to your everyday schedule, such as using essential oils. Go ahead and relax. Let's turn and look behind you. Or use essential oils. I'm going to bring some calming teas. And we're going to do some very specific exercises. Go ahead and come forward and switch the other way to engage the vagus nerve. And the vagus nerve is what empowers the rest and digest. And come back forward. So it's going to be a nice class. All right. Let's do some shoulder rolls. And one last stretch for the legs. So go ahead and extend one leg out, flex that foot back towards you. My other knee is bent, and I'm gonna lean over this bent knee. But it is the leg that's extended that is being stretched. So keep that foot engaged by flexing it back towards you. Friday, we do not have circuit class. The office is not open for classes. But if you join our meditation, we'll be doing meditation Friday morning. And bring your body up. Let's switch into the other side. Extend that leg, flex that foot, and let's lean over the bent knee. And come on up. Let's extend both feet. This is a little harder. Be careful that your chair doesn't slide out. My feet are still flexed. And I'm just going to slowly walk down, being careful because I don't want my chair to slide out as far as I am able to. Both legs are extended out. And if it feels good, go ahead, touch the ground, touch your toes, wherever you can go. But let the body relax. Don't let it be tense as you move through these stretches. And walk your body back up. And let's take one deep breath in. Exhale, let those arms drop down.